Welcome to Parties Extra, brought to you by Party Galaxy. We're here with Leila Sullivan and Chris Frankfurt, both on the Chairman's Council for the YWCA Capital Campaign. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Leila, the YWCA launched a campaign last spring to build a new emergency shelter for battered women and children and to repurpose the existing shelter. So tell us how that's going.
It's going fabulous. We're not through. At first we thought this would be a 3 to 5 year campaign to build the new shelter, repurpose the existing shelter, and to have a good endowment fund to secure the operations. And it would be 3 to 5 years. We're ahead of schedule.
And you're not building, you're not starting to build until all the money's raised. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's
and
correct.
so how much are you raising?
$15 million.
$15 million, that's a lot.
That is a lot of money.
Well, so what part of the campaign is going on now? You all have been 6 months into
Asking.
asking for corporations, is it?
Individuals, corporations, one-on-one with the 6 of us.
Yeah.
And Jan Perry, our CEO, who's in charge of the operations of the current shelter and the YWCA.
I see. So you're having a big celebration coming up, so tell us about that.
Well, we are so excited with the response we're getting. Oklahoma City is wonderful, and as everybody knows in Oklahoma City, we've had a rebirth downtown, and it's like spokes of a wheel. Lots of things are happening all over our county. But we have a little black pocket, and that is domestic violence. The statistics are frightening.
Well, tell us.
Oklahoma ranks 11th in the country in women killed by men. That's documented cases. 1 in 4 women in the United States is abused. We know from facts children that live in a home where there is violence to either, if their little boys, be abusive, or if their little girls choose the violence acceptance. And it's like a cycle. So we turn people away. 99.9% of the time we're full, and there's no place to go. We try to find them safe spots, but
In Oklahoma City, tell us about Oklahoma City.
We had to turn away over 300 people
Oh
last
my
year.
gosh.
So that's a lot of.
And you said weekly we
the
have.
Chief City in June stated weekly the Oklahoma City Police Force documents 120 cases on the average a week of domestic violence. So we have a real problem, and it's growing. The statistics aren't good for us. So the crux of our thing.
So we're going to build a new shelter, and the emergency shelter now will hold 55. And now our new shelter will be 88 to 100. It depends if it's a mother and children about how many people, but there's 88 beds. And one of the things we're going to do, which is unusual, we don't think anyone else does, we're going to take the old emergency shelter and we're going to repurpose it into an extended stay shelter. So someone can stay up to 6 months.
Oh, that's
In the
great.
emergency shelter, they average 21 days of staying there. They can stay up to 6 weeks. So this is a chance for someone to come in and stay longer. If someone wants to finish their GED or get a license to do something, they just need the time. And the other point is, when you're in the shelter, you get a lot of help. We have a lot of counseling. Each person has an advocate. Each child has an advocate to help make them realize that they are not the fault, and it's not their fault.
So Oklahoma City has really stepped up with this, and
Yes,
so
they really have.
They
so
have been
that's the celebration.
so receptive.
That's the celebration.
Individuals and corporations and other nonprofits, they want to help, and it has been overwhelming. So,
Yeah, Helen, I'll tell you just, excuse me, Leila, but one of the really fun things about doing this is that you go talk to someone and it's not a sales job. You just go and say, this is what's happening, and people go, oh wow, what can I do to help? You know, so it's really, it really makes you feel good, and you know that you are making a difference.
Very
you know?
rewarding.
Yes,
Very rewarding.
It really is.
and it's so rewarding. Some of the people that have given so much time, effort, counseling, money, they're joining with us that night. And we are going to celebrate Oklahoma for stepping to the plate and being a
City's
leader.
effort.
And it's Oklahoma City's effort primarily.
That's right. That's exactly
and as everybody knows, the Devon Energy Center has been under construction, going up high, and the tower will be opened
Oh, how
in
exciting.
September.
Yes.
And they are honoring the YWCA. It's our night at their opening event at the top of the tower.
To this party will come your
Donors, and then all the working committee. We have
Advisory
a
board.
working committee of about 300 people. So
and it's your significant donors
And we'll be honored.
and
Right.
advisors.
yeah, and we really will start the kickoff of the opening of our community campaign. The involvement of just going out to the general community.
How can our viewers help?
First of all, they can call the YWCA and 948-1770 and ask for
Volunteer
Paige. They can volunteer, they can become a part of our working committee, or they can send a check.
And the check would go to?
YWCA Capital Campaign, 2460 Northwest 39th, 73112.
Thanks for watching to learn about this community cause. And Leila and Chris, thanks for being there with all your help for women and children who are experiencing domestic violence. You all are all helping people in Oklahoma City in a very special way. Thank you.